I figure we just start at the big part, man, with Mr. Rooney. He actually went on wax, didn't he? He said, man, I'm feeling good about this Rodgers situation. I'm liking the direction of everything right now. I'm willing to wait a little bit longer. In fact, is what he said.
Yeah.
How you feeling about that? With that, is that giving you any more clarity? Does it push the ball across the end zone for you, or are we still in limbo?
I think we feel great about it. You know? I think we feel honestly great. Like it's not. I don't want to say great because you feel great when it's official.
Yeah.
But you're feeling a convo's been had. You're feeling okay. You know how it go. Once it hits the news, it's too late. Like so, you're feeling
It's
okay.
loud. It's getting really, really loud right now, man.
And the people was out there throwing together, man. What are you talking
You
about?
don't just accidentally be in UCLA and Cali in the middle of March, end of March, and now you just throw it. No. And it just so happened that you throwing with DK Metcalf of all people. Come on now.
They out there playing catch. Like,
Come on now.
we ready to see it. We ready to see it. I think it's there. I think you feel good. I think it'd be a little bit different if the convo didn't go well somehow.
Yeah.
Be like, dude, you'd have known. Action would have happened. You know? Like, I think the action of what we're seeing and listening to says something good's gonna happen out of that.
Now, do you have any concern though with what Big Ben brought up? He said that he think that Rodgers might be playing us for the Vikings, holding out, waiting a little bit longer to kind of get them more intrigued to make that number look a little bit better. I mean, TG, I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked Dom and Tyler. If you're a quarterback named Aaron Rodgers, would you rather throw the ball to DK Metcalf and George Pickens, or would you rather throw it to Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison?
I think DK and George Pickens.
Oh, talk your talk.
That's scary out there. That's true. And I think Justin Jefferson is who he is. Like, and I mean,
Addison too. Addison ain't like that. I'm like, hey.
The bad, but I think that duo is more just throw it up. They're down there somewhere. I think that's big speed. Like, I think
that boy said that's God's gift right there, man.
I think DK's so big that you forget that GP is huge. Like his catch
he make GP look
huge.
Little, yeah.
Yeah, he make him look little, and he's huge. So it's like those are two huge guys down there. That's a lot. Like it's a lot of weapons in Pittsburgh. Yeah. I think it's way more weapons. Even when you kind of was just talking, like it's really all there. Like it is just coming here, drive the car, and you get the first round draft pick in here still available.
We still do got it at 21.
Yeah, like it's now, all there.
Now with that though, what would you do at 21 then? If Rodgers is a done deal, if Rodgers gets the deal done ahead of draft, you get another receiver?
And that's what I'm on. I'm kind of like,
you said, I gotta ask you, like, is that what you want? Is that what you saying?
I think your best available period. Like I said, I can see linebacker. Real heavy. I can see linebacker real heavy.
If you Rodgers though, if Rodgers is here, what's better than what you currently have? Go get you another one. You could really make it overcrowded in there. You could make it super competitive too, but you got you could have it where you got everything you looking at.
I think you go get one of those a little bit later. Like you can go get one of those maybe in the third. I don't know if there's one of the who.
So at 21, would you go Emeka Ibuka? People have talked about Tetairoa McMillan falling down in the draft of lately. If that's available at 21,
he don't fall that far though.
Yeah, they said he could fall. Him, Emeka Ibuka has been mocked as multiple times throughout this process. But as Jackson Dart's name has continued to shoot up, they say that Tetairoa has continued to fall down a little bit because they're questioning some of the ability to separate, Yeah,
he's a big body, though.
He is. But his big body plays different than GP and DK's big body, though.
He feel Mike Evans.
Right, yeah. It's like finesse big.
Yeah. Finesse big.
Yeah. It's nothing wrong with it. It's still
Nothing
big.
wrong.
It's like
I
Tim
love
Duncan
it.
versus Shaq. Like both
For
are going to
sure.
dominate, but one's just a
And I
different
think you
style of
can.
game. Yeah,
I think you can do that.
yeah.
You know, I don't know if you do that.
I
I
don't. I
think
don't
you
need. I
might.
think it's like.
I
But now
think
your
even
room.
with the Aaron thing,
Think
I
about how
think
big your wide receiver room gets though. If you bring in another tall 6'3" plus dude in that room, bruh.
I think they're gonna go court. I think you get quarterback. I think if you got that guy there, you go ahead and get that guy. You let him grow up behind, hopefully, at Aaron,
Yeah.
and then he turned into that. And now you've built. You've got it right for a second. You know.
I mean, but then I thought the whole thing was next year's quarterback draft class is better.
Okay.
Ain't
Then
that thing
if you
going
look,
on anyway? You know what I'm
if you well,
saying?
hopefully you're drafting late. But if you're thinking like
Yeah,
that, man,
facts.
you know what I mean? Then because I felt you a running back, I still don't think you go get a running back.
I know you anti-running back in the first. I'm like, bro, get a running back. Load up. I want to load up on offense with whoever I have at quarterback, whether it's Mason or Rodgers. I want them to be driving a Bentley. I want this to be the Ferrari. I want Brock Purdy it, man. All right. I got so much around you. You can't mess this up, bro. The only question I have is my O-line. I want to be walking into the season saying the only thing I'm worried about is, are these guys going to be as good as they are on paper right now?
You might go get a tackle. Another one.
Honestly, I don't hate that. I could for certain see. I don't hate that at all. I think that's a tough sell, though. I just think it's a tough sell to go another. That'd be 3 years in a row now. You tapping into them tackles, bro. That's 3 in a row, bro. That's tough. That's tough, bro.
Trying to make sure it's real comfortable. Yeah. I don't want no problems. Or you go get a linebacker.
What about D-line? I'm like, yeah, I could go at 21. I could get the boy from Oregon, Derek Harmon. I don't hate that. About to say, get him. You know what I mean? And he a 5'5" dude, too. You know how I feel about them 5'5" jersey cats, man.
You can get a safety.
That too. Yeah, I know how I feel. If I need to get a safety, I'm pushing for my boy, my young guy, Kevin Winston Jr., Penn State. I'm throwing it out there. That's the one I want. All right.
Like you just bought a nickel. You bought a corner.
I got a nickel. I love my nickel. You know I love my nickel. My nickel got heart too. He got heart too, bro. Heard he went to one of them good schools too, man. What's this? West Virginia? Oh, that's West Virginia. That one.
You bought a corner.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Slay. I feel good at all my positions, man. I got Deshaun Elliott and Minkah Fitzpatrick, bro. I'm not tripping.
You might go get a safety. You feel comfortable.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not tripping. I got Patrick Queen and Peyton Wilson, and I brought in Malik Harrison at line. I feel good there as a whole. Could I add to it? Yes, but I still feel good.
You might go get a linebacker.
Linebacker, the more you say it, I could see it.
That boy from Bama there, you might go get that boy from Bama.
The more you say it, the more I can see it.
Yeah, you see it.
No, seriously. But I just feel like, man, I want to soup up the offense, though, bro. Why you don't soup up the offense, man?
I just don't think you full, because I think even how you said it, like, I got this and Peyton in the sense of I don't think I think Peyton's the 3. Like, I think you, as long, I see what you mean. I think you go get a linebacker.
I see what you mean.
Peyton I don't think you full time
as your sub guy, so he stays healthier longer. Still can specialize in what he's doing.
You let him specialize as a weapon. Like you cover. And
you know
blitz.
What?
Like, TG. I think you go get a linebacker.
This is why you're the defensive coordinator. This is why. That's why you're defensive coordinator. I like how you're thinking right there. My man say, yo, if you up the workload on Peyton Wilson, you potentially run the risk of shortening his availability, and that was the knock on him coming out. That's why he wasn't a first rounder. Availability, and I think
you bought a linebacker. That's a bruiser per se.
In terms of PQ or in terms of Malik?
In terms of Malik.
Yeah.
But it's like I think you go get that because I think you want to match up that guy and this guy.
You know that. I need. And I want the young athlete version. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want my Roquan and PQ. I want that.
Yeah. And then you swing Peyton in there as an assassin.
I need my Law Dog and Shay. I see what you want, man. I see what you cooking. I need that and that. I need 1 and 1. Yeah.
And I think you love Peyton. And I just think he's your 3.
And Peyton is more similar to PQ than he is that opposite that we're talking about. Yeah.
You go get that boy from Bama.
Oh, TG. Oh, my gosh.
You go get that Mike. That
And I
might.
do see it. Yes, I see it. Yes,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Jeez Louise, man. I was hoping that we was just gonna be talking offense. All right. I was wanting to just get an offensive guy. All
You gonna
right.
get.
I was wanting to get an offensive
That's
guy,
what I
bro.
was. I'm like, you
Jeez,
go get a
man.
mic. If you don't get a mic,
Oh
I can see
man.
you saying you go get a tackle. You say that's a
Cause you
tough
you talking
sell.
about was Jihad Campbell? I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah.
Campbell. Here's what they say about him:
Come on.
ideal build and athletic
He
ability to
could get
play
that
any
right.
linebacker spot, but he projects best to be a Mike or Sam in a 4-3, or a Mike or an edge in a 3-4. He must.
He's assassinist.
Yeah, they said he
He's
must
nice.
continue to develop anticipation and strength, but he has the mold of an all-pro player. 6'3", 244. Sheesh. All right. Okay.
He can run. He can run.
All right. Okay. All right. Look,
Man.
I get it. Yeah, they say his pros are his
SEC
speed.
line.
They say the speed, the long arms, doesn't miss a lot of tackles, slippery between blocks. Ideal size, got good
It's pretty.
strides. Oh yeah. It's
Pretty.
pretty much total package, man. Pretty much total package,
It's
man.
pretty.
Yeah,
It's pretty.
a little bit of a headhunter. I like that. Okay.
But I think that'll sneaky be available around there.
I can see what you're saying.
Yeah. You know, people ain't jumping to go get
They
it.
definitely not, and that would for certain be a Steelers vibe if we did that. Oh my
Get that boy some Bama.
gosh. You know, Coach T love him a linebacker in the first. You know he love him a linebacker,
Man,
especially an SEC linebacker. You know he would love
He'll
an
trade up to go get
SEC.
that as much as you joke.
You know he would do
He'll
it.
go get that.
You know for
He
a
love that.
fact, and he'll go right to Peyton and say, "Hey, all right now, Peyton. You know what this means now? You better step it up. All right, PQ. Hey, got me a young boy in here. You better, hey, I know what this is, man. Get him right.
Yeah.
You know how he'll do that. We've seen this. We live this. We know what this is. This is when everybody pokes up your phone and you say, is he inside or is he outside? You know what that is. You know what that is. Is he an insider or something? All right, I know. Because I'm sitting over here like, is he an insider or is he at 6'3", 244? Hold on, bro.
Got at that combine, I was like,
all right. I'm like 6'3", 244, but hey.
That's a steal.
All right. You got some versatility with your game now, all right?
Yeah, he can run.
Sheesh, man.
He can run.
Why are you doing this, man? Why?
He can run.
Why?
I didn't even know he was 244.
Man?
I thought he was more like 238.
Well, that was what they had. So when I had pulled him up, that's what they officially had him as. But
he's like a 238 guy.
Yeah.
But that's still huge. He's
Bro,
grown.
that is.
He's slippery. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like,
but no, once again, I think Bama had him listed as 244, and I think that's whatever he came in at. That's what they have him listed as.
He's not Shazier.
I'm with you.
He's like,
he's more of that. Yeah, more of a.
He's in that field. He's in that field. Like he's in that.
How do you feel about him versus like a Nakobe Dean? Because he's bigger than Dean, but like that style of play though, like the slippery, like I'm back door this like the front side.
Dean.
Okay,
I like Nakobe though.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like I like Nakobe as well, but he's a bigger body on it though.
More physical than he give off though.
Yeah,
you know, Nakobe will run into something.
Okay,
but not to be like that. Respect, Nakobe just broke. Like he got hurt.
Yeah, the knee.
So like. The style Nakobe was kind of transitioning to, because I watched Nakobe a lot. Like he was
and that's why I asked you, like, bro, I like Nakobe Dean, bro. He fire.
I like Nakobe. I'm a Nakobe fan. He was getting more physical, but it's like that style didn't hang on.
Yeah,
you know, like his style at Georgia, he was slippery. He was moving around. He was hitting.
Where he got to the league and say, "Yo, I'm gonna give you this. Like, I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna hit." And you're like, "Hey, bro,
yeah, I'm about to get downhill."
It's a different. This is a little different over here, man.
I seen him get downhill a lot.
Yeah,
he's getting downhill.
Yeah, but shoot, Jihad. Let's see. They had him. So I pulled up his official combine stuff. They had him officially listed at 6'3", 235.
Yeah,
I like the 235. They had him running a 4.52 on the laser as well.
Nice.
So that's rolling on that laser 4.52. Yeah, he up out of there.
He plays faster than that though.
Yeah, he up out of there. And 10.7 on the broad jump too. So you know he dumb explosive. He look good in space though. I like him.
He's like,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You remember my man on the Patriots all them years?
And went to Cleveland.
My man, yeah.
Jamie Collins.
Jamie Collins.
Jamie Collins, yeah.
He give you a Jamie Collins feel.
I can see that. Jamie was a little bit bigger, but I can see that though.
A little bit bigger, but that feel.
I could definitely see that.
I get to the ball that way.
And Jamie could play inside and outside also.
Yeah, he give you a Jamie Collins.
Yeah, he could play inside and outside.
His player comp was probably something like that.
I could see that. I like the Jamie Collins element a lot more because we rock with Jamie Collins. Like he nice.
I love Jamie.
That's not a big athlete, bro. He nice with it.
That's what it is.
Big athlete, bro. He nice.
Big athlete.
Yeah.
Big athlete. I play guard too.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I can back you down and I can play guard too. Heck yeah. Yep.
Big athlete.
Because I'm like, yo, he could Jihad played inside and outside, and he could really get you off the edge, but he also can get off that ball, middle linebacker, and get after it, man.
Blitz that.
Yeah.
You can blitz that. You can cover that.
Low key, you remember the homie from Arizona back in the day, man? Had the was it Daryl Washington, right? You remember him, right? Come on, bro. Yeah, I'm like, bro.
Daryl Washington guy.
Come on, man. Come on now.
Daryl Washington.
Yeah.
Daryl Washington's the original.
All right. Yeah. Double digits from off ball inside. All right.
Double digits from the mic,
Kill
running back.
Talk about it, man. Yeah.
Kill your running back.
See, I knew you remember that one. I knew my dog remember that one. Yeah.
You were 36.
Yeah.
Daryl Washington.
Come on, bro. I was like, yo, who is this dude? Blitz, he is killing these folks, bro.
You were 36 and then you were what, 20?
20, it was like a 20-something.
28.
Yeah.
28.
Yeah. I was like,
Daryl Washington was a bad man.
Facts, bro. Daryl Washington was that dude out there, AZ, bro. That dude out there, AZ, bro.
Bad man.
Respect. All right, but you know what, man? Now you got me over here. I'm over here like, yeah, man.
Now you looking at linebacker.
I'm over here like, yo, I don't hate the Jihad move, bro. Good. Hey, look, man. Sign Rodgers, draft Jihad Campbell, man. All right? Sign Rodgers, draft Jihad Campbell. I don't like you for making me want a linebacker right now. I don't like you for doing that to me, man.
I don't want you to score. You gotta think. At the same time, respect. Running backs just hit. That's why I'm like, it's a league of winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So it's like you're in the AFC North, you're gonna get that run game.
Yeah.
So you go get another linebacker.
I gotta match that energy. I got Derrick Henry in this conference, man. Yeah, I gotta see Derrick twice a year, man. I gotta see Lamar. I need somebody that can match that energy, man. Yeah, and you can keep him on the field on third downs because you know what Cincinnati gonna try to do. You got to be able to stay on the field with them dudes.
I think that receiver you get in the first, you get in the third.
Yeah,
I think it's still there.
Bro, that makes the LB room. That would make the LB room filthy. Jihad Campbell, Peyton Wilson, and Patrick Queen, and you still got Malik Harris. Yeah, we sit nice. We feeling great. Got your special teams. You got your athlete on third or sub package ball. You got your main dudes. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Are you going to get another corner?
Who's the corner you like, though?
Can I get that boy from Texas?
Oh, hold on.
Can I get him?
It was Janae, right? Janae Barron. Yeah.
You know, I just know where it's at. I just know.
He said, "Get a word from Texas." All right, now my question though: do you see him as an outside full time, or is he more of a slot though?
And that's why I want him.
Okay, because I was like, he a little shorter though, bro.
But that's why I want him. But he a man corner.
He is, but with that dude, your man's though. You catch what I'm saying?
I don't mean to be like that, but you know.
Savage, because I was like, yo, he's definitely. I had to think. I was like, hold on, the Texas boy more for inside. I thought he could play both.
He get after you though.
He do.
Hey,
you wow.
He got bites, so he want to throw it, man.
Hey, he like that though. He's versatile. Like when you say a dude that can do it all, he can play safety. He could play outside. He could play nickel.
He's a good football player.
Absolutely. I mean,
I like him a lot. And I mean, I don't, you know, it might be better in there that you could get.
And he got good size on. I mean, the 5'11", 200 for a nickel corner or for a safety, that is perfect size, man. I'm a little bit concerned about the height on the outside part of it. You're going to have to, you know, have elite ball skills, which you got to do anyways out there. But at 5'11", it's just you dealing with some GPs and some DK Metcalfs that can go to the 12th floor.
For sure.
5'11", you gonna have to really be able to scout walk. You feel me? Like that's all.
It's tough though.
Yeah.
What he jump? What's his
Let
measurement?
me pull him up real quick. Cause
I think
man,
he was
shoot.
one of them.
Hey, look, when you said I had to think, I was like, hold on, why do I know that? I was like, yo, I know that one. Wait a minute. All right. Let's get his Jahdae Barron combine. We're gonna get to the bottom of this one, all right? Shout out to my dog and them though, man. All righty. So let's see. He officially weighed in. He was 5'11", 194. Oh, he could roll though. Bro had he ran 4.39 and had a 35-inch vertical 10.3 broad jump. Yeah, that 35 ain't hitting like I thought it was gonna hit, bro. That 35 a little light, bro. My dog funny. You funny, TG. You funny. He said, that 35.
Gotta go 40.
Hey, I need you. If you
40.
5'11", I need you hopping
Yeah,
40,
40.
fam. Yeah.
Double 40.
Cause I know what DK gonna do. I know what
Yeah,
GP gonna do.
40.
They gonna take you up top. They trying to do your bad, bro. Yeah.
They don't play up here. They playing up here.
No. Well, they say you can't be no rim grazer. Them boys live above the rim. All right. They full heads above that joint. Yeah.
It's too big, too fast.
Yeah. But in terms
Nice
of the
slot
slot and safety, he for certain could do that though.
He's an Army knife. It might be something else you can get.
Now, how do you like him versus? I'm trying to
Is
think,
there
man.
any way? And I know it's crazy to say. Is there? I can't get that boy from Michigan. Right?
I was about to say, so I don't think Will is going to be available to
like
us.
You see, like
I see,
no
because that's
right?
prototypical. But I was gonna say, what about the boy from Ole Miss though? How you feel about his name Trey Amos? He's 6'1", 190. Or I like the cat from Kentucky. I like Maxwell Harrison from Kentucky. He's a little bit thinner. He's what 6'1". He had him 6'1", $186. But he's one of them dudes, ball skills, man.
I know. I'm hit to Trey Amos. Trey Amos can play.
Yeah, Trey. I like Trey.
Trey Amos get after you.
Now, do you like Trey over the boy from Kentucky though? Because like I said, the cat from Kentucky he kind of gives me the vibes of Deontay. Was it Banks? Banks was the thin one, right? Yeah, I'm thinking of not Foreman. I'm thinking about Banks. Yeah,
Banks can run though.
Yeah,
he's just little.
Yeah, but that's what I think of when I think of Maxwell Harrison though. Maxwell Harrison is also like the same type of concept. Like he can run. He's a fast dude. He's wiry though. You ain't liking that though. You ain't digging that.
You know what I mean? I don't want those. Not that I don't, but you know.
Yeah, because let me actually see what he was what they officially had him at. I'm gonna get you right now. Hold on. Yeah, so they had Maxwell Harrison officially at 5'11". See, they had him a little bit shorter at the combine. Up until then, he was a 6'1" dude. So you know how that go. But yeah, 5'11", $183, but he ran 4.28. And they had a 39.5-inch vert with a 10.9 broad.
Okay.
You catch what I'm saying? He said, oh, okay. 4.28, 39.5 vert, and then a 10.9 broad. You dig me?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you want to do?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Let's bring him in here.
I'm like, yo, that's rolling, man.
I gotta bring him on a visit.
Because that's dumb explosive. I don't like the $183. I think that's still on the lighter side. Because at least with Jahdae, if I'm talking slot to slot, Jahdae is still 200 pounds. It's, almost 15 pounds heavier than this kid right here. But let me see. I'm gonna pull up Trey Amos as well, man.
I need to look at him more. He'd be on my list. He'd be on the board. Yeah. I'm not knocking him. He'd be on that board.
I mean, because I like Trey Amos. If we're talking just strictly outside guys, I think Trey projects better with the size that they had him at 6'1", 195.
I need to look at that tape more.
Yeah.
Like now you just be on my list.
Yeah. But so the way that you talking about Maxwell is how I'm gonna feel about Trey. I'm like, I want to watch more of him because to me, I hadn't been looking at a ton of these corners like that because I'm just like, I don't see us doing that per se. But if we do, a Trey Amos for certain makes sense, or at least is in play when you look at what his frame is. 6'1", 195, but he ran 4.43. Now he's not as explosive, 32.5 vertical leap but he gave you 10-6 on the broad jump.
For sure.
Yeah, I ain't like that
For
vert.
sure.
That vert was weak, bro. That vert was mad weak, bro.
But that's underwear Olympics. Like, put the tape on. I'm
Yeah, I
just more
know.
like
I'm with
these,
you, bro. I'm with you.
You know?
But some of it still do. You still want to see it look the part, though. You know how I go,
I
bro.
feel you.
I still want to see it look the part. I went run fast. Look, fast guys look fast. If you an athlete, like an athlete, bro. You know how I go, man.
Like, I just think you can't go wrong. It's just what direction you want to go. You can't go wrong. Because I still like the quarterback play.
Man, give me Genty. I'm telling you, I want Genty. Give me Genty
That's
or
the
Mario
now
Hampton.
moment.
I want Genty or Hampton. Give me
I'm
one.
kind of.
I want to run it back.
I'll listen to Hampton.
I want a
I'm
Mario
not mad
Hampton.
at
Give me
Genty.
Hampton, bro. Let me get
I'm
Hampton.
not mad at it. Because you feel like you're where the Chiefs was at.
Mm-hmm. And especially
like
if Rodgers
there.
signs, if Rodgers is signing
sure.
on top of that, I'm like, bro, I'm loading up, and it's time. I got my insurance policy for my run game, whether it's Jalen Warren or Genty, or it's Genty and whoever cars sort of roll after that. We go from there. But I got my receivers, I got my tight end, and this young old line that is well stocked with resources. It's time to grow up and it's time to produce.
I'm with you.
But yeah,
I'm not
man,
mad at that.
you about to have me
I'm not
over
mad
here
at that.
campaigning for day going. Jahad
You need to get a
Campbell.
running back
I'm
in the
like,
third.
man, get the line. See, here you go with that nonsense, man. I don't want
There
any
you go,
running
get
back.
that-
I want a
You'll
Marion
get the boy out of Ole
Hampton.
Miss in the third.
Oh man, I want a Marion Hampton. I want
Not
Aston
Ole Miss.
Genty.
You
I
go
want
get that
Travion
boy out
Henderson.
of.
Ohio
You
State.
might get one of them Ohio State boys.
I
in
like
the
them
third,
Ohio State boys.
man.
I like those State boys.
I like them Ohio
I
State
like those
boys.
State
You
boys. I like them.
might could go get my man from Oklahoma State. You know he gonna be there in the
Hey,
third.
Otto, right?
Otto.
Yeah.
He took forever.
He did with that 40. You right. That 4.6, whatever,
Smooth,
bro. Hey, bro.
He was supposed to be the first running back.
He was supposed to be the guy.
Black.
He was supposed to be the chosen one, bro.
That might be a steal. That
He was
might
supposed
be
to be the
Lil
chosen
Le'Veon.
one. But what happened is the question. You tell me. Because it fell off a cliff. What
It
happened?
did. Maybe it need to, but it's all it's there though.
True. But it
No,
went
it's
from
there,
this thing is like, we're just waiting on you to, you know what I mean, to tap into the big boy leagues. And now it's like, hey, bro, we ain't worried about you right now, bro. Like, that's crazy.
I'm just saying,
He was supposed to be a
steal in
Heisman
the
dude, bro.
third.
He was supposed to be a Heisman type dude this year, man.
He was supposed to be the Heisman.
That's what I'm saying.
That team
Like,
was terrible.
let's not forget, man. Yeah.
That team was terrible.
Well,
That team was terrible.
I suppose you have a point. But shout out, man. So we gonna see, man. We have a lot of options though. A lot of options at that 21st spot. And hopefully we won't have to worry about quarterback because we'll have Aaron Rodgers signed by then as well, man. Hopefully y'all enjoying the homie TG being on. And if you are, don't forget to hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel.